Hello and welcome to Priyanshu's post-match analysis of IPL 2016. Game number 39, RCB versus KXIP at Mohali. RCB inched ahead by 1 run. They got the all-important 2 points. The match went down to the wire, to the last ball. It was decided on the last delivery of the game. RCB batted first. In the first 3 overs, they were scoring, but the 4th over, Marcus Stoinis went for 20 runs. KL Rahul took him apart. In the first 6 overs of the power play, they got good runs. They scored over 50 runs, and the platform was set for an assault. And it seemed like RCB could get to 200 runs. And RCB generally would need that kind of a score given their bowling lineup. KXIP, he was introduced. He got the wicket of KL Rahul. KL Rahul tried to sweep a full ball. It was a seam-up delivery, and he exposed his leg and middle stump, and he was bowled from behind his hips. Virat Kohli, he followed soon. RCB from 63 for no loss. They were down to 2 wickets. Akshar Patel, he got rid of Shane Watson. Shane Watson went to pull a ball which was short enough to pull, but the ball stayed low and he was castled. AB de Villiers and Sachin Baby, now they had to do the consolidation job and they went after it. They were busy. They were scoring 6-7 runs per over, but there weren't too many boundaries to be scored. AB de Villiers, he scored a boundary of Stoinis when he returned for his spell. AB de Villiers, after the 15th over, he took Sandeep Sharma on. Sandeep Sharma bowls his Yorkers from over the stumps, from round the stumps, and AB de Villiers, he was ready for that. He swept him for a 6 when Sandeep Sharma bowled it from over the stumps. When Sandeep Sharma came back and bowled from round the stumps, it was the same length, even a more leg stump line, and it was another 6. Mohit Sharma, he went for 14 runs in his comeback over, which was the 17th over of the innings. AB de Villiers, the shot of the day from AB de Villiers for me was the one where he hit Mohit Sharma's slow delivery for a straight boundary. It was a one bounce boundary, but after that shot, what he showed to Sachin Baby is that, look, this guy bowled me a leg cutter ball and I dispatched him. It was a beautiful innings by AB de Villiers. He got out to Sandeep Sharma, but not without making an impact on the game. Eventually, RCB ended up getting 174, a good total, a defendable total, but you have to bowl well. Punjab bowling, Anurij Singh, he wasn't expensive, bowled only 3 overs. Their seamers, Sandeep Sharma, Mohit Sharma, and Marcus Stoinis, they all went for more than 11 runs per over. The spinners, Akshar Patel, KXIP, they bowled really well, did not go for many runs, and that's what restricted RCB from getting to 190 or 200. Punjab, they started off fluently. Hashim Amla, he got a good 20, looked in good touch, but he got out to a Shane Watson bouncer, which he tried to pull from outside off stump. Stuart Binney took a good catch. Murli Vijay and Wriddhiman Saha, they had a busy partnership. Murli Vijay was using his flicks to good effect. He was picking the balls from outside off stump and hitting them on the long leg side boundaries and picking plenty of 2s. He hit some good boundaries. He hit some good, really good 4s. He hit a good 6-2. Wriddhiman Saha, well, he walked right past a Yajuvendra Chahal spinner. KL Rahul almost fluffed the stumping chance, but the batsman was declared run out. David Miller came on. David Miller, he walked right past the slider of Yajuvendra Chahal, and suddenly Punjab lost 2 wickets in 1 over. And same thing happened to RCB. Marcus Stoinis and Murli Vijay, they tried to build a partnership. Murli Vijay played beautifully for his 89, but in the end, Shane Watson came back and got his wicket too. They needed 38-39 runs of the last 3 overs. Marcus Stoinis and Farhan Bairdeen, they played well, but they are not the biggest hitter of a cricket ball, and somebody needed to hit huge 6s and 4s at that time. Chris Jordan for me was the worst bowler for RCB on the day. He was given the last over. He had to defend 17 runs, and he just got lucky that the 2 batsmen who were facing him are not the best players in the world. Otherwise, those 70 runs and the way he bowled full tosses to these guys on off stump, on leg stump, but the field was set and the balls were going into the fielders. They were getting 1s or 2s. They needed 4 of the last delivery. Chris Jordan gave a gift of a full toss, but Stoinis ended up hitting it to the fielder, and Punjab, they lost the game by 1 run. RCB bowling, Watson was the pick of the bowler. And well, rightly so, he was awarded the Man of the Match award. He changed the game. He took the wickets at the right time. Yajuvendra Chahal, he bowled beautifully today. He beat the batsman in flight. He did bowl some bad deliveries, but that happens with leg spinners. Iqbal Abdullah, he was fine. He went for more than 8 runs per over, but he did a good job. Stuart Binney bowled 2 overs, went for 16 runs. I don't think he bowled that badly at all. It was Chris Jordan, who was a liability today, he bowled really badly, went for 52 runs of his 4 overs quota. Well, it's unlucky that Virat Kohli, whoever he picks in his team, at least one guy goes for more than 12 runs per over. In the last 3 or 4 games, Shane Watson in a couple of games went for more than 12 runs. Shane Watson came good today. He is their talisman with the bat and the ball. If he performs, RCB more often than not, they'll end up on the winning side. When he was going for runs, RCB lost those games, but it was a great attempt by Shane Watson. His over of 7 runs, the 19th over, that pulled the game towards RCB. RCB might do well to just bring in S. Irwin in place of Chris Jordan and then play Chris Gayle at the top or maybe down the order and just strengthen their batting lineup. What they need 190 or 200 runs because they are going to face better batting attacks in future, and if they need to win a game, they just need to post 200 runs on board and then put the opposition under pressure. Well, a good win for Virat Kohli and company. Hard luck for Murli Vijay. I'll talk to you about the next game in my pre-match analysis. Bye-bye for now.